Welcome everybody to Sim Football Broadcast Network SFBN. I am your host and commentator, Mad Dad. We are here with episode 5 of our Cardinals franchise. Yes, normally been doing 2 games per episode, but we had a problem with the stream last time, all that great stuff. So you missed out on the upgrades and that. We upgraded to our coach, player personnel staff for getting players under 80 to sign to lesser contracts. We were playing the Dolphins. I hope you enjoy the game. Try this again, because it just crashed on us last time, damn EA servers. So we're going to try this again.
It's week 8 of the 2024 season. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cardinals and the Dolphins. And it's all up next.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at 2 teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
Matt Brady, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go from South Florida. Mostert now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Even though his best days are most likely behind him at this point of his career, Mike, that doesn't mean he's not capable of playing winning football. He still has that athleticism to use his legs as a secondary weapon. And I still think his arm is good enough to continue to push the ball downfield. But it's the experience, the amount of time he has spent behind center that I think is his biggest attribute. And we're going to need all those things here today to be on display for them to play some winning football.
Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent, you just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed from that knee injury, I think he's ready to prove that he was worth that #1 overall pick just a few seasons ago, and he considers himself one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL now that he's fully healthy again.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line. Oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks. Those are quarterback stats.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Dolphins offense, Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cards offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game at carry. It's 2nd down. To throw is Murray. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. Not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. But that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Tannehill. Now he'll run. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Hill brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Back to throw is Tannehill. Sending it deep for Waddle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Man in motion is Berrios. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
He was brought down by Bilal Nichols. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Murray from his own end zone. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Murray now on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Murray will throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith. Here's 2nd and 9.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Tannehill to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
Throwing Tannehill. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. A give. Here's Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by McBride. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Benson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Handoff, and it's Benson running right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this 1st half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll get 4 on this one, down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Amari DiMercato. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble. We'll give them a new 7 down.
Something every defense works on all week long, Mike, based on the quarterback that you're going to play. They say, okay, what is our rush plan this week? Are we rushing to a spot, or are we rushing a guy that we'd rather keep in the pocket? Whatever the plan is, there's got to be more cohesiveness in these 3rd and long situations.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, left is Benson. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. He'll try and run here with Benson. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think he tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job on the defense, and it's 4th down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Raiders kick is good. And the Cardinals get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, faking the give. That is caught aside by Waddle. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tannehill. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The visitors' offense, and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season. Currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. No chance at all. He'll go down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Off balance throw. It's complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll go again with Benson. And a nice tackle in the open field. limits the game to only one. On third down, Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right out at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Tannehill. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Tannehill. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Achane. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Tannehill. That one brought in by Berrios. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And in motion is Berrios. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's Jake Bailey now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window. to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Matthew Stafford leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head east to the land to check on the Brownies at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Ravens still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Will Levis with a couple of touchdown passes there. We were treated to a fine first half from the veteran Ryan Tannehill. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A good spot here, second and a yard. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Second down and 8. A handoff running left is Benson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. David Long, there on the stop. 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Murray. They'll try to hit him with a screen. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, it's Murray. That one is complete to McBride. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The relationship between pass coverage and the rushing, that's what every defensive coordinator is striving for, and this is a great example why, Mike. They clog up all the throwing lanes, nowhere to go with the ball, and allows that defensive front to get home.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
14, Cardinals 6.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tannehill's to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Nothing real fancy on that one, just a defensive lineman winning his one-on-one matchup. He beats the offensive lineman, gets to the quarterback, and brings him down for a sack.
Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Quick throw here is complete. Now a 3rd and 2. Murray looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll run. Here's Benson. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Now Murray. The open man is Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Cardinals.
A run with Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Again, it's Benson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Murray. He manages to get the throw away and completes it to the goal line and in. Zach Pascal. Touchdown, Arizona. So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Mostert now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The next drive about ready to commence. I want to remind you what's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, 2 teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. The Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara, followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football, what we call it team. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh with kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Tannehill. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now, Murray on the bootleg. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Murray. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is H.A. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Cardinals' 33-yard line.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Benson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Here's Murray to throw. And that is incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Tannehill. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll run with A-Chain. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard.
They'll stay on the ground with A-Chan. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Throwing, Tannehill. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Nice change of pace there on the back end, Mike. They brought dime defense, which means they have 6 defensive backs. That's a lot of guys back there defending this passing game, and when the quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball, he tends to hold it longer than his offensive line can protect for, and he goes down for the sack.
They're all set to punt this one away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down. Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On third down, they go with Benson. The Cardinals lining up for punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Tannehill. That's taken in left side by Smith. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here's Tannehill. He gets that complete to Berrios. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end Smith. Once again, it's Achane. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Achane. He'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming.
The Dolphins field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cards offense ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. That on second and long. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. And that pressure too great. He's going to be set in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
That's taken at about the 14. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
go. 66, 79. 32 rushes, 19. They beat us. 19, 24. 87 yards passing. There's the parity. Alright, there we go. Remember to smash that like button, follow, subscribe, and as always, hit us up for live streams on the Twitch. SFB Network is our handle. Peace out.